Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Time to get on these lock bars and drop them and put the detents in and get them milled out and all that good stuff, and maybe even get to the bevels. We'll see. I'll put my website up in the cards. It's the first down in the description, along with all my Amazon links for the tools I use. Do me a favor, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. All right, let's just get right to it. So I got one all up in the mill. Basically, I got a clamp on it this way, like an Ecom knife says to clamp it this way so you know you're good. And then I got a clamp that's on the 1, 2, 3 block, holding it down this way. Here, I'll show you. I got this clamped here, and then this clamp to the 1, 2, 3 block on the lock bar. So the lock bar is being pushed down on the steel. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna put the 48 in, and make sure I'm not too far forward or too far back. Alright, that's where I want to be, because the 48 is the size of the 48 is the size of the detent, so that's exactly where I want to be. Put in our 59, tighten it down, make sure we're centered. Now this is carbide, because this is hardened steel, so carbide's the only thing that'll go into it. I want to zero everything out, and then I want to come over to my knife. Make sure this is all the way up. This has gotten me a few times where I go to drill it and then all of a sudden this starts spinning up because it's not all the way up. Now I'm going to touch off on the knife as close as I can to the lock bar. Zero that out. You'll also hear it. That's why I only have one headphone on. As you'll hear it when it hits the steel, it makes a higher pitch. But you just gotta take it slower. I didn't show the DRO this time, but when I say I zero out, if you watch the last video, the DRO's in there, but I'm not really doing all that, so. Yeah, titanium, even when you're using a small thing, I don't know if this will show up on the camera, the gray is the titanium, the silver is the hardened steel. So I went ahead and did the jimping all the way down. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like it halfway? Like, I think it's the last video. It's either earlier in this video or in the last video where I just did it halfway. Now, I don't know, everyone seemed to want it the whole way, so we'll try it. I already did this lock bar for Instagram. So let me show you how I set this all up. Basically, I got a thin piece of steel, and since I had these all water jet, you know, I just slip it in there. Alright, well I forgot to turn these two cameras on. It's a little stiff, so I'm gonna go back for more. I'll have to put most of the stuff I did on this camera, and I don't know, we'll see if I can piece something together. As you can see, it's already done out. That's why I need to stop turning on one camera and just turn all three of them on and let them run. Done that a couple times now. These are the things that happen when you try to edit. Make sure everything's on. Good Lord. Now, like I was saying when the cameras were turned off, I'm gonna try to set up and show you how I bend the lock bar. Fire time! And then we'll put the detent, or drill for the detent, and hopefully get that in. Alright, now I'm going to go dip it in water. It'd probably be better to do the detent ball first, but driving it, I don't want to knock it out and all that, so alright, I'll be back. I got a little broken 59. It was like one of the first ones I had. I busted it. It's carbide, but I'm going to use it, you know, put it in here just to tee off and get in the detent hole so I know I'm good and know I'm straight. Number 48. There we go. One down. See, that's why I wasn't worried about turning this, because I know the clamp will clamp it right down straight. So now we gotta go back to the whole thing on the 59 and alright. Hey, ain't too bad. A few extra steps. I'm gonna do the other one the same way and then we'll go press them. Alright, I got my hardened blade. I'm just doing the same thing like Knifemaking talks about on his videos. So, yeah, that's where I learned all this. I gotta give credit to him. The only thing different is I used the thicker 2mm ceramic ball bearings, and I think he used a 16th. So I put a clamp on it to hold the deal, and all I did. This is my arbor press, this is my Kydex press, and this piece right here is the Kydex flange. I just flipped it upside down and put it back in there so the point's not sticking up. And this is the same thing, 0.25 or 0.25. Yeah, 0.25. Oh, ball bearings everywhere. Nice. This one's kind of tight. But that detent's nice. And we're still centered. Haha. Boom. Detents hold up good. Nice and tight. There's one. No dropping. There's two. Now I gotta go dike-em these handles up. Or dike-em the blades up, I should say, and scribe a line there, and then I'll meet you over at the grinder to hopefully drop these lock bars. Well, grind these down so the lock bars will drop and lock these in place, I should say. See, there's the half round, and there's the full round. I still don't think I like that. Just the way it smooths out here, it's nice and smooth, and boom. But I like this too. See, we just do the back like that. Boom. And we make sure this is wide open, how we want it. Take your razor blade. Don't cut your fingers. Mark the dicum. The don't cut your fingers part's the most important thing, but I found holding it here and holding it down here open. Alright, let's go to the grinder. Here we go. I got my tool rest at an angle down. I don't even know, it's probably like 10, 15 degrees, maybe even steeper than that. But yeah, here's my line right here. And we're just gonna take it off right before the line, and then we're gonna go check it. Here we go. Now, one thing I gotta make sure I don't do is catch right here. I've ruined like 3 blades where the lock bar caught here and didn't drop, and I took more off thinking that's what it was, but let's go check it out. Okay, looking back, I can see the back part is falling off, so I'm good back here. I just need to take just a teeny bit off here. This is where it's pain in the butt, taking it apart, putting it together, taking it apart, but that's alright. I will say these back spacers make it easier. I don't have to mess with all those little pivots and all that. Just unscrew it, take it out, and we're good to go. Just a little bit more. I kind of learned if I keep one screw here, I can pivot this up, put it on, then I got to put the other pin in, the other bearings in here and that on, then we can close it up. So it's not as bad as taking it all apart. It's just one screw and a couple bearings. Alright, this is the last time I'm going to show this. Just a little bit more. Man, I'm so scared of going over. So, alright, I'll be back when it's done. Well, I don't know what happened with this lock bar, but look. I just pushed it and it stuck up. Now, this relief is bigger than this one, so this should be the one that's easy, but yeah, there's something wrong with that steel or something wrong with how I cut it or something, because I shouldn't be able to push it and have it stick like that. But anyway, I'm going to have to cut another one, put it together and all that, but this one has a nice lock up, nice and tight, everything's good, so yeah. I'll be back after I cut a new one of these, hopefully. Alright, so I got another one made up. I went ahead, you can tell, I need to clean it up. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm going to stop there. I got the detent hole ready. All I got to do is cut the lock bar. Well, I got to clean it up first, cut the lock bar. The back pin is all straight. Everything fits in nice and perfect. The detent's not in, so it's not holding, but yeah. Here, now that I got that done, here's what I'm talking about. Look. See, it's not, well, it broke, but it's because I kept going back and forth with it. And this one is smaller than this one. So I don't know if it was a flaw in the steel or something, but you can see that one's actually smaller. Or this one is actually smaller than this one. Maybe I made it too thin, but I don't think so. They're about the same. So anyway, I don't know what happened there, but alright, this is going to be a pocket clip. I'm just happy this one turned out good. Nice lock up, all that. Woo, yeah, man. I always have one that has problems and one that comes out perfect. But we seem to be back on track. Do me a favor, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Let me know what's going on with your knife making. Are you on folders yet? Have you taken that leap? If not, what's holding you back? Or do you just prefer fixed blades? And, you know, either way, I don't know. Let me know what's going on. Like I said, I'll put my website up in the cards. There's the first down in the description. I got Amazon tools on there, all the stuff I use on my websites. I got shirts, stuff like that. I think there's a few knives still left. Let's see, I'll put Knifemaking 101 right here. The vlog's right here. Subscribers right here. My website's right there. Hope y'all are having a great day. And as always, take it easy.